Peace. So I wanted to make this video because I just wanted to encourage people who are self-employed, people who are entrepreneurs, and people who are going into business for themselves and creating a means for themselves and for their family independently. And um, I commend you. I want to say that we are not supporting you as much as we need to. And that's not only myself, but that's the collective group of black people in this country in particular, is that we're not patronizing our own businesses. And, as a result, a lot of them are just struggling just to provide for themselves or struggling to stay in business. And our people are brilliant. Our people are talented. Um, they're gifted. So we shouldn't have to be struggling to make a living when we have a product that is superior than other products. And the only reason why we're not getting business is because our people are brainwashed not to support one another and to unite and to um, have a sense of camaraderie. These people who are entrepreneurs and people who are operating, small businesses, whether that's the sister who's doing hair, or the brother who's cutting hair, or the sister who was cooking, um, or whatever the particular service may be. We need to begin to really support our own people and to begin to um, function as a unit, as a group, to produce cooperative economics, and we can do it if we just stop being against one another. It's important that we learn how to do this because it's predicated on our survival, in this country. So, if you know somebody who's in business for themselves, support that individual. Um, if it's good service, if they're doing a decent job, if they're professional, if they treat you with respect, um, and if they're good at what they do, we should support these people. Any small businesses, restaurants, hair salons, barbershops. You need to support your black realtor. We need to support any uh, black brother or sister who is writing and have books. We need to support any black or sister or brother who's trying to go into business for themselves. We need to support them, man, so that we can then have a collective of different services and businesses for our people. And um, dry cleaning, hospitals. We need to produce all type. We need to produce farms. We need to feed ourselves. We need to clothe ourselves. We need to house ourselves, and stop sort of depending on other people to do to do these things for us. We are far more capable than we give ourselves credit for because we have done it, and we can do it, and we will do it. We just have to tap into our inherent powers. The brothers and sisters who are doing music, they shouldn't have to work so hard just to get their music out. And when we the greatest musicians on the planet, they shouldn't have to work that hard. We should be giving them avenues and platforms where they can share their music and be heard. We need to support our people. It's very important. We need to build our own schools, and we have the power and the resources in order to do it. But we need to stop spending it to other groups because the dollar is not circulating within our community, and we need to stop giving passes to people who uh, have the power to do it but are not doing it. And so I'm speaking to the churches. I'm speaking to the mosques. I'm speaking to the synagogues. You got churches and mosques and synagogues on every other corner, and the hood in which they are dwelling in are still suffering and still decrepit and still don't have any jobs, and still poor. This is a problem, and we need to hold these leaders in these institutions accountable. And if they're not providing us with resources, then we need to check them, and make sure that they do. And we hold the politicians who we elect into office accountable for the things that they are doing or not doing. Our community is far too poor to keep suffering silently. And one of the ways we can alleviate that suffering, man, is by supporting our own people, supporting the entrepreneur, the business owner, and stop going other places for the services and for our needs, and so that we can circulate the black dollar amongst ourselves. This is how you can generate power. So, real quickly, I want to give you about 3 books that is really good for you to read in lieu of this, and that is Blueprint to Black Power by Amos Wilson. And this is a great book for us to practice group economics. The Asian do it, the white man do it, the Jew do it, the Italian do it, the Arabs do it. Everyone practice group economics but ourselves. And another book for the same thing is Powernomics by Dr. Claude Anderson. He's another brother who is speaking about how we can sort of pool our resources and our money in order to provide for ourselves a better future. And lastly, Philosophies and Opinions by Mr. Marcus Garvey. So, get these books. We need to read, we need to study, we need to really begin to strategize so we can provide a better future for our kids. And we need to produce our own institutions and generate our own wealth so that we can support ourselves. So support black businesses, young entrepreneurs, and this is one way that we can help ourselves in the situation that we find ourselves in. Peace.